Talking about the tens of thousands of classified documents about the war in Afghanistan published on WikiLeaks just before airtime, founder Julian Assange talked with us. Take a look. Thanks very much for being with us. You're being accused of basically threatening the national security of the United States and possibly putting American lives at risk. Do you believe the White House when they say that?
No, and quite frankly, that's nonsense. We're used to exposing corrupt or abusive organizations or the actions of otherwise mainly good organizations where there's some component that is abusive. And we often get this sort of line that people will try and distract from the significance of the evidence against them by trying to shoot the messenger. And that's what seems to be happening in this case. All the material released here is at least 7 months old. It's of no tactical consequence. In addition, we have held back some 15,000 files for further review to make sure there's not going to be any harm that comes to people as a result of this release.
You have 15,000 more files that you're still looking over and may publish still?
That's correct, yeah. We have approximately 15,000 reports that we're still reviewing to make sure that these aren't going to sort of disclose the names of local Afghanis where there's maybe some possibility of retributive action. It's not for sure that material is included in there, but we just want to spend a little bit of extra effort with this particular subcategory of material.
To you, what is most surprising about what you have read in these documents? Because, I mean, you probably haven't even been able to go through all these documents. I think you've gone through, I read more than 1,000 or so. But what jumps out at you? I mean, clearly what's gotten a lot of attention here in the United States is details about people in the fields, thoughts about Pakistan and their direct involvement with operations in Afghanistan against the Afghan government and the U.S.
Yeah, so those allegations in relation to the ISI, the Pakistani intelligence organization, they are serious. I mean, there's a lot of reports there by informers that are being paid money by U.S. forces or that are trying to sort of set up their opponents or frame their opponents. But there does seem to be such a large number of reports in relation to ISI activities in the south of Afghanistan that they really do need to be taken seriously, and those are in line with some other sort of evidence and reporting.
You've been quoted as saying, "I enjoy helping people who are vulnerable and I enjoy crushing bastards, so it is enjoyable work." In your mind, who are the bastards here, and what in your mind qualifies it as crushing them? I mean, what's the end game?
Well, when you see cases that look like U.S. Special Forces being so careless that they end up killing children, these people, arguably are bastards. Not all the evidence is in on these events. What we have is material that forms the basis for any sort of police or journalistic investigation. Who was there? How many were killed? What time? And what precise geographic location?
Julian Assange, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
You're welcome.